SMC's Level Engine here with another Minecraft video. I've got this nice thing in the background where it pretty much shows a long line of blue wool pulling out of the wall and then just going right back in. And it never stops unless if you want it to stop. You are wondering how the hell I built something like this. I'm going to have to explain everything in this video and in the next. The next video, which shows you the process of how this was built, is not going to have any audio from me whatsoever. It's going to have annotations and music in the background that's about 10 minutes long. That'll be in the next video, not this one. So this, you think about this later. Here I'm going to build a long tunnel. We're going to have to build the shell of the tunnel, the exterior, but I'm not going to show you me building the long tunnel exterior. I think that's just going to get a little too boring. Here's the tunnel. It's going to be really dark inside. And if you think the video is over, please, for the love of God, think again. Because honestly, if this was the video, it would be really crappy. Like, I don't think you guys came here to see a video on how to make a tunnel. Any 12-year-old can do that. But what we're going to do to make this more interesting, yeah, we're going to make this even more, we're going to make this interesting. And here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to use redstone lamps to make the tunnel light up so that you can actually see what the heck is going on. Not just ordinary torches. Everyone does that. Gonna get a little creative. Well, what we're gonna need for this step, for the redstone lamps, so easy you could just laugh. We're at the easy stuff. Let's see what we need here. We don't need this for now. That's gonna be in the later step. Now I have to decide where I want my lamps. And I think I've started deciding on where I want these lamps. Over here goes a lamp. And here's how we're going to make this lamp work. Place, place, place. What we need is a detector rail in the middle. This detector rail is going to be triggered by a minecart. Why is there going to be a minecart here, you ask? Very simple. Need to keep building more of this to explain what the heck is going on, because I think something like this really needs an explanation. Take this out, just put blocks in this place, make like a little half pipe formation with the powered rails and the detector rails. Redstone torches light these up so that they actually work. Now we're going to place a minecart onto a rail. Now you notice that the minecart is going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It's just going to do this forever and ever and ever. And we're going to repeat this process other spots in the area so that there will be more light provided to you. Because this is a little ridiculous because of how dark it is. The tunnel's dark, so we're going to fix that, but we're not going to fix it entirely. Because it would be a little uncreative to just light it up with torches. Nah, everyone does that. I built out a little extra here, silly me. Tear that up. Now I think I made like the same little pointless error here to build out extra. Place it on the right spot because of the lag. This is pretty much just complete repetition of what I did before. Now as you can see, the minecart is making the thing light up here too. Then we're going to do a third and a fourth. Actually, just a third. This is not part of it. That's the detector in the very middle. Well, we need to do this so that the detector rail, the powered rail, stays on this slant so we can form the proper half-pipe structure that we need. Place a third cart down. Silly me, I need the redstone lamp, otherwise it's just worthless. Otherwise, this is pretty much like some sort of like little kids amusement park. Watch the cart go down the hill. Wait, not the hill. Watch the cart go up and down for no apparent reason. And now, you will be amazed at the difference between what I just did at the beginning of this segment of the video and what it actually is now. Nice blinking. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I definitely see this being combined with a parkour course in the adventure map. And I'm still not done! I have more interesting crap to show you. My cave's just flickering. Now what I want to do? For this part, I'm actually going to need the sticky pistons. The lamp is gonna go goodbye. This part's a lot tougher, believe me. And I'm not just like joking around, like this is gonna be a lot tougher. Especially when two pistons are just stacked onto each other. One of my first concepts of using this didn't have that. Well, now it does. Good. Here's what we're gonna do. Hopefully it works. It better work. I'm just going around. Pistons all over the place. Pistons. Okay, that's a little too close. Okay, this is running smoothly now. Wow, a little too close. Yet again, I screwed up. The rest looks right. Now that I've placed the pistons, the fun stuff begins. Now I gotta get out and find all of our pistons. Start doing the work in the proper order. Now the fun really begins. It's time to start connecting all the pistons. The first thing you want to do, first we're going to need to get some redstone repeaters for ourselves, because this is a pretty important part of the whole process. We've placed our sticky pistons, so no need for more. Really hard part coming up. Believe me, it's hard. We need to find a way to make a redstone. We need both pistons to cooperate at the exact same time. This is exactly why it's this. Now I'm starting to struggle with lag. Think I got a good setup coming. Now I gotta go in and place a redstone torch and just test this. I think I opened them up. We're gonna go inside my tunnel again and see if both... Yeah! I did it correctly. Every pistons that are stacked 1 by 2. No need for this. I need to repeat this design, because it works. I think we're going to start with the stone blocks. We're going to go around from the beginning of the tunnel to the end. We're going to start with all the stone blocks that are supposed to be placed in this fashion. Uh-oh. We might have a bit of a problem here. These seem to be in conflict. We'll just forget about this one. Uh-oh. That's in conflict too. Wow, way to design your... Holy shit. Another one thing that I'll screw up. And another. Wow, way to program the game. Alas, found a way around. I just found it. I'm a frickin' genius. Place. No, not like that. Like this, and like that. I think I found the way around. We'll just all decide to figure out when we've actually reached the point that we need to test this. But I think I might have actually found that way around this problem that I just ran into. This might be an even simpler method than what I was doing before. And this will be what we do. I think the last part is setting up all the tracks. We're going to conclude this with setting up the tracks. Yeah, I mean setting up the tracks like so. And I'm going to probably have like a really small little conflict again between two tracks. I'm going to set up like really small ones. Here we shouldn't have a problem, unlike at the other point, which we do have a problem. The pressure plated rail has to be connected to the redstone circuitry, or this is all just pointless. I'm going to go back around and put in all the other rails. For the last of this, we still have our redstone torches. Now we need our regular rails, because you can never have a curved power rail. And what the hell was I doing with 2 redstone repeaters anyway? Redstone torch in the middle to light up all of these. Okay, now let's officially turn this on. Okay, that's officially activated. Now I just have to leave it like this. We need to repeat the process over here, and then we're going to need to repeat it a few more times. Torch in the middle to light up all of these. Then we just give the cart a push and let it do its job. The same applies to these two. There's these few ones left, which is going to cause the biggest problem, which I think I just found a solution to. I'm probably going to modify the track. I have to modify this track a bit, just so that this works. No choice but to modify it. And here's what the result turns out to be. Place. And push this final minecart. And then going to add the finishing touches to this crazy cave. So the light stops hitting me every single second. We can go into the tunnel and add some of the final touches. I'm going to record these final touches. I'm going to do a final run through of the tunnel once it's actually been built. Now let's run through our tunnel, inverting the controls, because I want to look at it like this. We're going to give you a bit of a different perspective. Oh, we got him through. So now I'm running through that tunnel I just built. I'm trying to anyway. I had to change back. That was way too confusing. Where do I even go in this stupid tunnel? I've been there before. That perspective was just too confusing, sorry. But this is pretty much what the tunnel is. Opening, closing doors rapidly, flickering lights, and we're out of there. So fucking close. Now let's get an overhead view of everything. So, pretty much, to build this tunnel, this is what we see. This is an overhead view of everything that was used to build this tunnel full of opening and closing doors and flickering lights. Hope you enjoyed this section on how to use opening, closing pistons rapidly, because this is a really good example of how they can be used. This crazy tunnel. And in adventure maps, if you want to use this gimmick, what you probably want to do is keep these minecarts, pistons, whatever is used, it's probably best to keep these hidden. Because if you want to actually be like a good magician, don't reveal your tricks. But I'm not really that good a magician because I've just revealed my giant trick right here. I guess that's the end of this episode. Goodbye.